Good evening. We thank you for your patience. We waited a little bit extra for our two teams that are still playing here in the spring. Our softball team is sitting back to the right. They won 2-0 over Quakertown and will play Garnet Valley, I believe. Tim, am I right on that? Neshaminy. They're going to play Neshaminy Thursday here, 4 o'clock at this point. We know there's bad weather, so who knows what will change. Then we had, go ahead. And that's for the district championship. Then over on my left is our baseball team. And they won their game with a walk-off grand slam, 11-9 today, and they will play Garnet Valley on Thursday at 4 o'clock. So pretty exciting. Softball has clinched a spot in the state title, well, there we go, Tim, sorry, in the state tournament. And baseball will win. If they win Thursday, they're in. So it's pretty exciting. Two great games today here on campus. But tonight we're here to celebrate the entire student-athlete class of 2021. Your resume for athletic achievement is quite impressive. You have captured 27 PAC team championships, along with 11 individual or 5 relay PAC championships, 6 district team championships, 5 individual district championships, 5 individual regional championships, and 1 individual state championship, and set in the respective sports numerous school records this season. But more importantly, you have handled the challenges to our class of 2021, the challenges of this year of completing your respective seasons from fall, winter, and spring due to COVID-19. That cannot be understated, what you have done. And parents, we appreciate all you did for us to get to this point. Or I shouldn't say, it can't be overstated, right, enough? But what you've done to get to this point is phenomenal. We had very little setback, and that is attributed to the parents and to these young ladies and young men for the way they attacked this season. And so we want to thank you, and I think that deserves a big round of applause. We are filming this evening's program, not live stream, but we are filming it, and there's things that we are unable to do in our normal banquet setting if we were in the gym. So we are going to add those enhancements to a video, such as some videos, some pictures, etc. And once we have that completed, we will send the link out to everyone, so you have that for your memories. I would like to take this time to introduce some special guests for this evening. Over to my left from the school board is President Mrs. Colleen Zazowski, Mr. Tom DeBello, and Mrs. Diane Sullivan. And at this time, Mrs. Zazowski would like to say a few words.
For this step. So I am Colleen Zazowski, your current president of the school board, and I thank Mr. McDaniels for having me here tonight to say a few words to all of you. I want to thank you for the opportunity to be here. I want to thank all of you for that, to speak at the senior athletics ceremony for the class of 2021. Athletes love to compete. After all, it is human nature to be competitive, but not everything can go the way we want it to go. Through COVID, various injuries, and just a few losses, we have been challenged. You have been challenged, and you have risen above that challenge. The way you respond to a challenge speaks to our character while giving us the opportunity to learn and to grow. Over the last several years, you have had the opportunity to grow and develop your talents and have given us many thrilling moments along the way. We have delighted in the talents of our student athletes because of your accomplishments and extraordinary feats of speed, endurance, and grace. That Ram pride pulls us all together as a community. We also praise you for your ability to balance your spring forward education with the high demands of high school sports. You encourage each other, you cooperate and communicate with each other, and that's why you've been so successful both on and off the field and the court. So give thanks to those around you. Recognize everyone who has contributed to your life to help you get where you are today, right here, right now, and in this moment. Be there for your teammates and never let a setback steer you away from your goals. Remember all that you have learned here at Springford to help you deal effectively and gracefully with the very greatest of challenges. Someday you may look back and reminisce about your time spent here. Thank you for making that time memorable for all of us. Please take that skill set with you to make the world a better place for all. On behalf of the Springford School Board, I congratulate each and every one of you.
Thank you, Mrs. Zazowski. Our administration that is here this evening is our acting superintendent, Mr. Robert Rizzo, our high school principal, Dr. Rob Collier, our 12th grade house principal, Dr. Jeff Kohler, and our 9th grade house principal, Mr. Doug Rigner. So let's give them a big round of applause. At this time, Mr. Rizzo would like to say a few words.
So loud. Good evening. Welcome and congratulations to the coaches, to the parents, but most importantly, to our senior student athletes. For us in the administration, just playing this year was a victory. Just being able to get on the field, to get in the court, it was a victory because we didn't know. But throughout this year, you have persevered, you have practiced, and you've done so with pride. I thank you for that. I thank you for, as Mrs. Zazowski put, the grace and the way that you conducted yourself on and off the field, on and off the court. Thank you for all the work that you've done. Senior parents, thank you for encouraging your children to keep moving forward, to keep working, to keep practicing, to keep playing hard. In a year when just playing was a victory for us, that wasn't good enough for our senior athletes, for our athletes. Mr. McDaniel went through the list of accolades from this school year, and I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. In a strange year, probably the strangest year in public education, seniors said, just playing isn't enough. We need to do better. And we did do better, both on the field, on the court, and off the field, and off the court. Each game you played this year could have been your last. With all that had happened with the pandemic this year, and we talk about the pandemic probably too much at this point, but with all that had happened, each game could have been the last one, and you approached each one in the same way because you wanted to get through, you wanted to do well, you wanted to play, and we thank you for that. Seniors, you are leaving behind a legacy of perseverance, a legacy of hard practice, and a legacy of pride. Practice doesn't happen by perfection, and high performance doesn't happen by accident. Talent and skill starts you down the road, but it's your work ethic and it's your ability and your drive to succeed is what really polishes the product. And again, perseverance, practice, and pride, things that you have demonstrated all year long. There's a poem by Charles Swindoll that I always remind students of. It's called Attitude, and I'm not going to read the poem to you, but I'll say the last line of the Attitude poem is this: life is 10% what happens to me and 90% how I handle it. And you have handled it so exquisitely well. I want to thank you for that. On behalf of our administration, on behalf of our school board, on behalf of everybody that got you to practice, thank you for your efforts. Congratulations for your hard work. Tonight is about you and all that you have done to make this year as successful and as proud as possible. When you leave here, you're going to remember that this was a strange year, but you're going to remember more the bond that you formed with your brothers and sisters on your teams. You're going to remember that bond that when you went through the trial that was COVID-19, you came through it, not just making it through, you stormed through and you persevered. So I want to say thank you again for your perseverance, for practicing, for performing, and for making us Springford proud. Have a great evening. This is all for you. Good night.
Also, I do want to introduce, and I'm not sure if they're all here. I know our president of the Springford Athletic Booster Club, Mr. Terry Kennedy, is here. If you would please stand. Mrs. Denise Miller is the vice president. I'm not sure if she's here. Mrs. Shelby Kira's secretary, is she here? Okay. Mrs. Evelyn Martinez was to be here, but I don't know if she was able to make it in time. She's co-treasurer. Mrs. Karen Walbridge, who's way up in the back with the baseball team, is the co-treasurer. And Mr. Don Williams is a special counsel to the treasurer. The Booster Club supports this celebration and all that we do in the sense of our celebrating our athletes. In a normal year, they take care of the food. They pay for the food for our senior student athletes. They pay for the plaque that you've received tonight. So they have done a lot for us over the years. We need to remember that. So if you can pass it on to the younger parents and the team that you're on, the parents that, if you're on a baseball team, baseball parent teams, please pass it on to the underclassmen to join the Booster Club and to help. Any sport in here would help us tremendously to keep that organization growing. Also want to thank the photographer, Mr. Larry Bayshore, our videographers, Mr. Andrew Rothermel, Mr. Brandon Bartolotta, our administrative assistant, which I can't do without, Mrs. Paula Weiss, who's in the back there. My assistant athletic director, Mr. Dan Miscavige, and again, the ninth grade house principal, Mr. Doug Rigner, who oversees athletics and activities. They did a tremendous, some of you may not know, but in the summer, I was out most of the summer into October. I had some surgery had to be done, and they just took over for me for those 4 months and did a fantastic job. And I'm going back in, so they're going to have another month they're going to have to watch over. So I just want to thank them publicly for all that they did for the athletic department while I was out and why I'm here. Delegation maybe is becoming a stronger suit for me, Mr. Rizzo, I don't know. A big thank you to the families for all you've done during your sons and daughters' careers. So we'd ask you to stand, parents, to be recognized and let your sons and daughters give you a big round of applause. So parents, would you please stand? Now, to start our awards program, I know you're anxious to get moving on that. Dr. Kohler, the 12th grade house principal, is going to recognize the foundation of our athletic program. He is going to read off the names of those athletes who received a participation 1 or 2 letters, and we're asking you to stand when he calls out your name. We're calling every name, even though someone may not be here, they may have come in and we didn't know about it, so he's going to call every name, and then he'll call out the triple letter winners. And we're going to ask you to stand as well. So, Dr. Kohler?
Good evening. Welcome again. Mr. McDaniel, I'm off script here because that was what you just did was your conclusion. That was like your closing. I thought it was over. All right. We'll modify and adjust here. Yeah, so what we're going to do, guys, I'm going to read your names. I'm going to read a series. If you can refer to the program, I'm going to read them by row. So I'm going to start with Tyler here in a second. We're going to go all the way from Tyler down to Carly. When your name's called, stand, and then at the end of the row, we'll give everybody one big round of applause. And that'll keep things moving here tonight. So moving on and right into our certificate and 1 and 2 letter winners. Our first recipient's Tyler Alessandroni. Stand up, Tyler. We're off to a rocky start. And you're not listening. We do that at the end. Josh Schmidt. Josh? 0 for 2. That's how the baseball team started, so it ended on a good note. Nick Ashley. Stand up, Nick. Good job. Keep standing. Echo Aso Manning, Billy Bean, Kelly Buckley, Kyle Campo, Cole Casameno, Abby Koth, Lauren Colasanti, Nasir Cook, Jake Karopolis, Meredith Criswell, Kyle Culp, Michael Cunningham, Keely Curcio, Nick Denena, Matt Dunn, Jordan Edwards, Robert Fair, Corinne Furco, Maddie Fuller, Clark Gilmore, Ben Goldberg, Cam Goldsmith, Jared Gordon, Kayla Grant, Amanda Grubb, and Carly Hampton. Let's give all those guys a round of applause. All right, you guys could have a seat. We did pretty good there. See if we do better this row. Moving on to Jason Herring, Sophia Harvey, Anaya Hines, Andrew Horwath, Carolyn Huff, Tyler Irby, Trevor Jones, Jack Kisla, Joe Lundquist, Jackson Maloof, Grayson Marchesani, Zach Marinello, Anushka Mata, Callie McCann, Brooke McGettigan, Joe McGurkin, Dan McNeil, Michael Menser, Matt Miller, Ryan Miller, Nicole Mozzarella, Alexander Nadeau, Allison Napier, Joe Niblick, Caitlin Norwood, Dylan Nowakowski, Mackenzie O'Connor, and Joseph O'Donnell. Let's have a round of applause for those individuals. Okay, in the last row, Akshay Pai, James Paulecki, Jessica Pan, Akshay Patel, Jack Price, Joshua Rathman, Jacob Santangelo, Nate Santiago, Shalok Shah, Alyssa Sharma, Jason Siegel, Jubjal Singh, Hannah Sodikoff, Ankush Samanhali, Naftali Stein, Gabrielle Studovan, Sam Shamaniak, Kayla Tanetti, Lily Undercuffler, Felicia Vagnozzi, Matt Walbridge, Tyler Wiedemeyer, Chris Weiss, Jackson Whiteside, Ella Whitmer, Joby Woten, Kaylee Wolf, and Brian Zisk. Congratulations. Now on to our triple letter winners. Brendan Anskow, Brendan Mingansky, Chris Barr, Liam Baker, Mara Baker, Ava Balkowitz, Anthony Bamford, Catherine Bates, Ryan Beppel, Lauren Black, Tom Bodenschantz, Bryn Borzillo, Abigail Boyer, Mason Brill, Joe Brogan, Kira Byers, Nicholas Cagliola, Nate Capers, Gus Carfagno, Andrew Carlin, Joe Chilano, Alessia Collins, Max Collins, Christine Colucci, Andrew Kubler, Xavier Cushman, Hadley Davis, Alyssa Diana, Sophia DiBattista, and Brooke Donahue. Madison Doyle, Dylan Ducharme, Corey Fiore, Hope Flanagan, DJ Francis, Sam Garretts, Lena Ganta, Amanda Guzik, Josh Hellauer, Emily Higgins, Haley Hudak, Aaron Judge, Sil Kelly, Ayad Call, Shannon Kearney, Clint Keene, Kyle Kennedy, Madison Lebedinsky, Casey Linton, Connor Lynch, McKenna Maloney, Jack McGill, Connor McMahon, Andrew Merchant, Joey Milano, Alyssa Mulhall, Zach Needles, Peyton Nito, Lucy Olson, and Jesse Osterman. All right, we're almost there, last row. Anushka Patel, Brianna Peck, Josh Perdine, Aiden Phelan, Colton Pollock, Noel Reed, Sam Ritchie, Chloe Royer, Kelly Rykowski, Gabe Sanders, Mackenzie Savage, Megan Seifert, Catherine Seitz, Zach Scrocky, Kaylee Smith, Matt Smith, Santiago Sosa, Nick Teets, Molly Thomas, Daniel Thorpe, Emily Tiffin, Riley Wallace, Madison Walsh, Luke Watson, Jeremy Wentworth, Brenna Whiteside, Riley Wright, Lindsay Yang, Andrew Yoon, and John Zwizlak. And now I'll turn it back over to Mr. McDaniel for the individual sports awards. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you, Dr. Kohler.
You got it, buddy.
Now we will start, as Dr. Kohler said, the presentation of our individual sports awards. Tonight's awards are made possible due to the generosity of people that live within our district, businesses within our district, and people that have just a kind heart that want to continue to support Springford in any way possible. Our first award that we're going to start up with tonight is girls volleyball. Is Mr. Josh McNulty, he told me he was in a traffic situation with work. I don't know if he's here. Is he here? Dr. Kohler, would you present the plaque? The Girls Volleyball Award is a Springford Adult Volleyball Award. This year's recipient is Anushka Patel. Anushka was a 3-year starting setter on varsity, earning 3. Anushka, stay here. You're not getting off that easy. If anyone wants to take a picture, you can take it right there during the presentation. See, I jumped. You're going to get to stay a little longer now. Any of the students that win these awards that are on this side, come up this ramp, and you can exit off the same ramp. If you're on this side, come on this ramp, come up this ramp. It took me a few hours to think of that, but we got there, all right? Anushka was a 3-year starting setter on varsity, earning 3 letters. As a sophomore playing in the most important position in volleyball, Anushka doubted herself at the start, but as she kept working hard and pushing herself to better, the confidence started to grow. And once that happened, you could start to see her full potential. She grew into a leader on the court and helped her team win some big matches throughout her career. She always pushed herself to be the best that she could be. Anushka will be attending Thomas Jefferson University in the fall, majoring in physician's assistant. Congratulations. Girls Volleyball Coaches Award. This year's recipient, Clark Gilmore. This year's Coaches Award goes to one of the hardest working players Springford Volleyball has ever had. From the first time Clark stepped into the gym, you could see her potential was limitless. There was nothing she wouldn't try, no skill she wouldn't attempt to learn. She always wanted to be the best she could be, and that showed in every practice and in games. Clark was a competitor through and through, and exactly what we look for in a Springford volleyball player. Clark helped instill her work ethic in the younger players, which will hopefully continue to drive them and push them as they go throughout this program. She was a leader for everyone in the volleyball program. Our recipient is continuing her education at George Washington University Honors Program, majoring in occupational health, physical therapy. Congratulations, Clark Gilmore. Clark. Cheerleading, Coach Dawn Householder. If you like, you can do an over-under with your local people, how many times I'll slip up with my speech tonight. I will get tongue twisted. The Fall Cheerleading Award is the Gene F. Worley Award. Our cheerleading recipient is Silmira Caley. Sil has been a cheerleader for all 4 years of her high school career, earning 3 fall cheer varsity letters. The coaching staff states it was an honor to have Sil represent our cheer team as captain. She has by far exceeded all of her expectations as a leader and was awarded the 2021 Pioneer Athletic Conference All-Academic and Citizenship Award. We wish her well as she continues her education this fall at George Washington University studying mechanical engineering. Congratulations, Silmira Caley. Oh, and they didn't change that to Spirit, just so you know. Our Fall Cheerleading Spirit Award recipient is Shannon Kearney. Huh? No, I know, they didn't change it on there, that's what I'm saying. Shannon has cheered all 4 years of her high school career, earning 3 fall cheer varsity letters. It was an honor to have Shannon represent our cheer team as one of the captains. Shannon is a great leader. We wish her well as she continues her education this fall at West Virginia University in their nursing program. Congratulations, Shannon Kearney. See, you can't go anywhere. Baseball, they're calling me now about your game on Thursday, but we got more important things to do right here, right now. Cross country, Mr. David Kane. Coaches, okay, I'm sorry, go ahead. Coaches, we're going to go up, on deck, in the hole. So up is on the stage, on deck is by the awards, and in the hole is at the exit sign. Be in their evaluation. The cross-country awards are the Olip Brother Awards. The girls' cross-country award goes to Christine Colucci. Christine joined the cross-country team her sophomore year and earned 3 varsity letters. She came out looking to improve her endurance for the 300-meter hurdles in spring track. Over time, she made the transition from a hurdler to being a distant runner. Through her hard work and perseverance, she became the team's number 4 runner. She constantly looked for feedback on how to improve and worked so hard to do so. She led the team with her hard work and was a great example to the younger girls. She will attend Temple University in the fall to continue her education majoring in actuarial science. Girls Cross Country Coaches Award recipient, Brooke Donahue. Brooke is a 4-year cross-country team member who earned 4 varsity letters. She made the varsity team her sophomore year and has been a constant contributor to the team. Her sophomore year, she won the junior varsity race at the PAC championship meet. The next weekend, she ran in the varsity race at districts, finished as the number 2 runner on the team, and just missed a trip to the state meet in Hershey. She finished her cross-country career at Springford as a team captain. Our recipient will attend the University of South Carolina, majoring in business. Brooke Donahue. Boys Cross Country Oler Brothers Award goes to Liam Baker. Liam came out for the cross-country team his junior year and lettered both his junior and senior years. After running a half marathon, he decided to come out for the cross-country team. Liam immediately became a contributor as one of the team's varsity scorers. In his senior season, Liam helped the Rams finish undefeated and capture the PAC championship as the team's number 2 runner. Liam is a hard worker and provided outstanding leadership to the team. He finished his senior season as the boys' number 2 runner at districts. Our recipient will attend Villanova University to major in mechanical engineering. Congratulations, Liam Baker. Boys Cross Country Coaches Award. Our recipient, Anthony Bamford. Anthony is a 4-year member of the boys cross country team, earning 4 varsity letters. He has been a consistent varsity scorer since his sophomore year. He has provided outstanding leadership to the team ever since his sophomore season. His senior season, he was the team's number 3 runner. He helped lead the boys to an undefeated season and a PAC championship. He finished his career as a team captain and was the team's number 3 runner at the district meet. This year's recipient will attend Elon University, majoring in communications while running for the Phoenix in the Colonial Athletic Association. Anthony Bamford. Baseball, Mr. Rick Harrison. That was kind of a... You probably didn't see it. Baseball just rolled. As we announced Mr. Harrison, baseball rolled right through the seats underneath the stage. Perfect timing. The baseball award is the Limerick Township Parks and Recreation Award. The 2021 recipient is James Casella. James is his name, but we call him Jack, so we're going to go by Jack here. Jack is an outfielder and pitcher on the PAC championship baseball team and earned 2 varsity letters during his career. Aside from playing baseball at Springford since middle school, Jack is also an accomplished ice hockey player. He has taken on a leadership role this season as a starting outfielder and pitcher, where he led the team in hitting with a .489 batting average, including 6 doubles, 3 triples, 1 home run, along with 17 RBIs and 19 runs scored in 16 league games. On the mound, Jack was 4-0 with a 1.69 ERA and 36 strikeouts in 29 innings. His on-field accomplishments led him to being named first-team All-PAC. Jack will be attending University of Pittsburgh to continue his education and is undecided on his major at the time. James Casella. Baseball Coaches Award, Jarrett Gordon. This season, Jarrett has been a midfielder on the PAC championship baseball team. He has earned 2 varsity letters in his career. He has been a staple at every in- and off-season workout since the start of the 2020-2021 season in the fall. It did not go unnoticed that his attendance in person and virtual was nearly perfect, and his camera was always on. This season, Jarrett batted .409 with 2 doubles, 2 triples, an impressive 25 runs scored in 16 league games. Jarrett is a member of the National Honor Society and also actively volunteers in the community, and he will be attending Messiah University in the fall, majoring in molecular biology and playing baseball for the Falcons in the Mid-Atlantic Conference. Congratulations, Jarrett Gordon. Softball. Now I'm getting the call for you. This is more important right now. Girls tennis, Mr. Todd Reagan. Mr. Todd Reagan and girls tennis PIAA state championships this year. Fantastic. We were able to reveal, we didn't raise it, we revealed or unveiled the banner last Tuesday, and what a night it was. Girls tennis award is the Reese Award and is presented to Lucy Olson over here. Lucy's achievements in tennis, her career record of 42-7, an impressive 29-1 record in the pack, helped lead the team to 2 pack titles, 1 district title, and 1 state title. Senior year, she was runner-up at pack doubles, was chosen first team All-League 3 straight years, and earned 3 varsity letters. Lucy is a competitor who has an unwavering expectation to win despite any obstacle. She exhibits commendable sportsmanship as she captures every victory and suffers the rare defeat. Always a cerebral player who analyzes her match each time to learn from her mistakes and improve on her successes. Lucy is an incredible leader on our team. She leads by exuding confidence and working incredibly hard to improve, all the while loving every minute of the challenge. She has fun in every drill, and her passion for the sport and challenge of competition will live on through our younger players that she has influenced. Our recipient will be attending Villanova University in the fall, majoring in engineering, and will play basketball for the Wildcats in the Big East Conference. Rich Reese Award recipient, Lucy Olson. Boys tennis, Mr. John Brennan. The Boys Tennis Award is the Rich Reese Award, and this year's recipient is Josh Pergine. Josh is a 4-year participant in boys tennis and 3-year letter winner. As a sophomore, Josh played third doubles on a PAC championship team and went undefeated at third doubles, earning all league and all area first team selections. As a senior, Josh played in the first doubles position and went 10-1 during the PAC play this season. He then teamed up with his partner from his sophomore season, Cameron Moore, and they won the 2021 PAC doubles championship. Josh is only the second player in Springford history to play in doubles spot during the season and then win a PAC doubles championship. Our recipient will be attending Penn State University in the fall and will major in geology. Congratulations, Joshua Pergine. The Boys Tennis Coaches Award recipient, Ryan Miller. Ryan is a 3-year participant for the boys tennis team, and this year was his first year earning a varsity letter. He worked his way from the JV ranks as a sophomore and junior all the way to our second singles position this season. One would think that is a big jump in the Rams lineup would cause some issues and hardships for a tennis player, but Ryan handled his new spot in the lineup by going 11-0 in the PAC this season. Ryan made the quarterfinals in the PAC singles tournament this season and earned a first-team all-league selection at the second singles position. Ryan will be attending UCLA in the fall, majoring in engineering. Congratulations, Ryan Miller. Girls soccer, head coach, Mr. Tim Robb. The Girls Soccer Award is the Rich Reese Award. This year's selection is Hope Flanagan. Hope's not here? No Hope? No Hope, the Hope's here? All right. Well, I'll read Hope's bio. She led the team with 9 goals scored. She also had 6 assists, which also led the team, scored a total of 24 points, which also led the team, named All-PAC First Teamer sophomore, junior, and senior years, All-Area First Teamer sophomore, junior, and senior years, team co-captain her junior year, and team co-captain her senior year. Hope is a 4-year varsity letter recipient and will continue her soccer playing for the Mountain Hawks in the Patriot League at Lehigh University while majoring in biology. Congratulations goes to Hope Flanagan. The Girls Soccer Hustle and Heart Award goes to Molly Thomas. Playing in the central midfield role, which didn't garner the offensive stats of many, but she still managed to score 2 goals and added 5 assists. Molly's a lockdown defender who quarterbacked our transition to the attack, a super smooth playmaker who was the unsung hero of our team. 3-time All-Pac first team and all-area first team, team co-captain junior and senior years, one of the most intelligent, game-smart players I have ever coached. She just didn't make mistakes. Also one of the most high-quality character people a coach could ask for, and someone who would routinely sacrifice individual glory for the team. Our recipient will attend East Carolina University in the fall, major in entrepreneurship and computer science, while playing soccer for the Pirates in the American Athletic Conference. Congratulations goes to Molly Thomas. Girls lacrosse, Mrs. Holstein. The 2021 W.D. Gadzicki Award goes to Brenna Whiteside. Brenna has earned 3 varsity letters. As a freshman, Brenna's skill level allowed her to make the high school junior varsity as an attack player. She had a good work ethic, eager to learn, and was a strong competitor. She is a consummate team player who is willing to jump into goal if necessary. In her sophomore year, Brenna had refined her stick skills and her skills on the attack. She was a natural feeder on attack, and unfortunately, as all of our athletes, she missed out on the junior year. But in preparation for her senior season, she worked hard all winter and pushed her teammates to do as well. Brenna was our leader in assists while developing a solid shot on goal and became more of an all-around scorer. Brenna will continue her academic and lacrosse careers at Indiana University of Pennsylvania in the fall, majoring in nursing and competing for the Crimson Hawks in the PSAC conference. Brenna Whiteside. The Girls Lacrosse Resiliency Award goes to McKenna Maloney. As a 9th grader, Mac made the varsity team when she impressed the coaches with her skill, speed, and field awareness. Being a freshman on the varsity, Mac did not allow herself to be intimidated, and this was the start of what should have been 4 seasons of growth and success on the field. However, her sophomore and junior years, Mac faced what no athlete wants to endure. Mac missed her sophomore season due to shoulder surgery, and then her junior year, she tore her ACL on the first day of practice. She handled her injuries like a champ. Unless she was at physical therapy, she was on the sidelines supporting her teammates. She did and continues to take her recovery seriously, and because of her work ethic, she had a successful senior year on the field. Our recipient will attend East Stroudsburg University to play lacrosse for the Warriors in the PSAC conference while majoring in sports management. Congratulations, McKenna Maloney. Swimming, Mr. Greg Huff. I'd just like to announce that this is his last official event with us. He has already moved to Virginia on a new adventure, and we're going to miss Coach Huff as we try to replace that position. But thank you for your commitment as an assistant first and as a head coach. It's been much appreciated what you've done for our swim program. Thank you. The Girls Swimming Award is the Spring Valley YMCA Award. The 2021 recipient, Casey Linton. Casey is a 4-time letter recipient. She has been a highly valued contributor to the Springford girls swim team for all 4 years of her high school career. She has been the top distance and middle distance swimmer on the team, scoring points at every meet since she was a freshman. She represented Springford at the districts as an alternate and was a top 10 finisher at the pack meet in each of her 4 years on the team. Casey served as a senior captain this past season. Casey has contributed to the success of the swim team at Springford in many ways, both in the water and out of the water. She was looked up by the younger swimmers on the team because she set a positive example through the effort that she put forth in practices and the meets. Several injuries limited her training, but she never made an excuse and worked through them. Casey will be continuing her education at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, majoring in biological science. Congratulations, Casey Linton. Boys Swimming Award is also the Spring Valley Y MCA Award, and the 2021 recipient, Brendan Bagansky. He has been named to the first team All-Pac all 4 years of his high school career. He currently holds 5 school records: 50 freestyle individual, 100 freestyle individual, 200 medley relay, 200 free relay, and 400 free relay. He has achieved the highest finish of any male Springford swimmer at the District 1 meet with a silver medal in 2021. Brendan served as a senior captain this past season. Brendan was a successful swimmer for the Springford swim team due to his hard work and dedication to the team. He always gave his full effort in competition and was a valued mentor to the younger swimmers on the team throughout his time at Springford. His positive and assertive leadership helped the team to be successful this past season, despite the situation involving the pandemic. Brendan will continue his education at Buckdale University, studying engineering and swimming for the Bison in the Patriot League. Congratulations goes to Brendan Bagansky. Girls golf, Mr. John Brennan. The Senior Girls Golf Award is the Adele Lebo Award, and our 2021 recipient is Alina Ganta. Is this your last one, the award tonight? Yeah. Okay. Alina is a 4-year participant and a 4-year letter winner in girls golf. She has played in every varsity match for Springford in her 4 years at Springford, and in those 4 years, she decreased her 9-hole score average by 10 strokes. Alina played an integral part on the PAC championship season of 2019, not only as a player, but also as a mentor to her freshman teammates of that season. Alina will not only be missed in the girls' golf program, not only for her play on the course, but with her leadership to other members of the team. Our recipient will attend the University of Pennsylvania and major in pre-med. Congratulations, Alina Ganta. Mr. Mast, the Senior Boys Golf Award is the Ira J. Hilborn Award. This year's recipient, Luke Watson. This year's Boys Golf Ira J. Hilborn recipient has earned 4 varsity letters. Coach Mast states, during those 4 years, I watched Luke mature into an outstanding golfer and a fine young man. A 4-time District 1 qualifier, he worked hard and improved every season. His efforts earned him 3 first-team All-PAC honors. He was a team leader that led by example. He behaved like a gentleman on and off the course and inspired his teammates to do so as well. He was always respectful of opponents, coaches, and the courses we played. Luke's effort and positive attitude were second to none. Luke will attend Penn State University and major in the PGA Golf Management program. Congratulations, Luke Watson. Boys soccer, Mr. Brent Kissel. This year's recipient, Thomas Bodenschatz. Our recipient was a team captain and earned 3 varsity letters. He helped lead his team to the Liberty Division title in 2018. Tommy was selected first team All-Pac 2020 and second team All-Pac in 2019. He received an All-Southeast selection in 2020. He helped the Rams finish the 2020 regular season with a record of 9-5-1 and the 9th seed in the District 1 tournament. He led the Rams to only their second ever district semifinal appearance in 2020. Over the course of his 3-year career, the Rams went 42-15-4. He ends his soccer career with 10 goals and 8 assists. Tommy is an outstanding student athlete and teammate. His hard work and relentless dedication to the team will be missed next season. Tommy will continue his academic and soccer careers at Westchester University. He will major in business management and play for the Rams, who compete in the PSAC conference. Congratulations, Thomas Bodenschatz. The Boys Soccer Coaches Award recipient, Connor Lynch. Connor was a team captain in 2020 and has been a 4-year varsity player, earning 4 varsity letters. During those 4 years, Connor has been a part of 2 of the best seasons in Springford boys soccer history. He was selected second team All-Pac in 2019 and 2020. He ended his soccer career with 8 goals and 7 assists. Connor is deserving of this coach's award because of his consistency on and off the field. On the field, Connor might not have had the best stats, but there's so much more to this game than stats. Connor was a box-to-box midfielder, working tirelessly defensively and offensively. He was pivotal in maintaining possession and dictating the pace of play for the team. As a teammate and captain, Connor was always positive and tried to lift his team to success by word and example. Off the field, Connor is an outstanding student athlete, finishing within the top of his class. His leadership and presence will be missed next season. Connor will attend the University of Maryland in the fall, majoring in international business and competing in soccer at the club level. Congratulations to Connor Lynch. Softball, Mr. Tim Hughes. Just to let you know, if you have a junior, next year we're going to this attire for the banquet, right here. Congratulations, Coach, on the win today, and good luck Thursday. The 2021 recipient of the Joseph J. Worley Award is presented to Callie McCann. Now, as Coach Hughes says, first, all 7 seniors, Noelle Reed, Brianna Peck, Maddie Walsh, Kaylee Kennedy, Danielle McNeil, Lindy Underkoffler, Callie McCann on this year's softball team are all deserving of recognition. All have given way more than asked, and that coincides with the success they experienced over the last 4 years. These seniors have never lost a league game and have a combined record of 63-4. Although common to our boys lacrosse team, who doesn't lose league games program, it's typically unheard of in other sports throughout the league. With a couple of state semifinals under their belt and working hard to improve on that this year, all these athletes deserve accolades for their efforts. All provided some aspect to our success, leaving it extremely difficult for me and unfair to them to choose one that stood out above the rest. With that being said, this year's award goes to Callie "Sparky" McCann. Although not getting as much props for her play as some of the others, Callie still never took anything but a positive and team approach to everything. The time she spent supporting our program, Callie brought nothing but smiles and enjoyment. Every athlete is programmed to say they'll do what's best for the team, but few mean it to the extent that Callie exhibited. Being one of the most positive young ladies I've encountered in 30-plus years of coaching, she's a chip off the old block, as I taught her mother, who showed her many of the same positive and encouraging behaviors. No, she's not. Well, stay here. Stay here. I'm not done yet. This is a book. We're chapter 2. Basically, Callie is a coach's dream. She truly works as hard just to be a part of a team as well as to improve herself for the sake of the team. She will be sorely missed, as Callie is a dying breed in today's individualized society. Callie is a 4-year member of the softball team, earning 2 varsity letters. Congratulations, Callie McCann. Football, Mr. Chad Brubaker. The football award is the Class of '73 award, and this year's recipient, Nicholas Tietz. Nick has earned 3 varsity letters. His list of accomplishments: 2019 PAC All-Liberty and Pottstown Mercury All-Area Defensive Back. 2020 PAC All-Liberty and Pottstown Mercury All-Area Wide Receiver and Defensive Back. 2020 PAC Liberty MVP. 2020 Pottstown Mercury Player of the Year. Springford Football Offensive MVP. Springford Football Wall of Fame Qualifier. 1,086 career receiving yards, 4th in SF history. 85 career receptions, 4th in SF history. 10 career TD receptions, 8th in SF history. And 90 career points. 64 career tackles, 3 career interceptions, 7 career passes defended, and he was named to the PSFCA Big School East-West game this past weekend. He will continue his academic career majoring in business at Monmouth University and play lacrosse for the Hawks in the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference. Congratulations to Nicholas Tietz. Field hockey, Mrs. Jenny Anderson. The Field Hockey Award is the Limerick Township Park and Recreation Award, and it is presented to Abigail Boyer. Throughout her career, Abby has been a constant leader for our team. On the field, she has the ability to change the course of the game with her speed and desire to win 50-50 balls in the open field. A 3-year letter winner, she was chosen as one of our team captains during this past season, while earning all area honorable mention honors. We wish her the best of luck going forward and will miss her presence both on and off the field. She will attend Immaculata University to major in sports management and play basketball for the Mighty Macs in the Atlantic East Conference. The 2021 Limerick Township Park Recreation Award goes to Abigail Boyer. The Field Hockey Perseverance Award. This year's recipient, McKenna Maloney. Hey, they didn't change it on the plaque, by the way. Just let her know there was picture. Mac is a 4-year letter winner for our team and someone who we truly missed this past season on the field as she was recovering from off-season surgery. Even though she was unable to play on the field, her passion for the game and our team could be seen throughout practice and on the sidelines during games. We know it was hard for her to not be able to impact the game on the field, but she did not let that prevent her from being a leader for our team. We wish her the best of luck. And once again, Mac will continue her education, majoring in sports management at East Stroudsburg University while playing lacrosse for the Warriors in the PSAC Conference. Congratulations, McKenna Maloney. Boys basketball, Mr. Chris Talley. The Cager Award goes to Zach Scrocky. Zach's list of achievements: 2020 Pac Liberty first team, 2020 the Pottstown Mercury honorable mention, 2021 Pac Liberty first team, 2021 the Pottstown Mercury second team, 3 varsity letters, team captain 2021, 3-year starter, averaged 13.5 points per game, 3.8 rebounds per game, and 2.4 assists per game. Zach is a 3-year varsity starter, earning 3 letters, and the captain his senior year. He assumed the role of the team captain during the 2020-2021 campaign. He led by example on and off the court over the past 2 years, which included an atypical offseason and regular season. Zach's business-like approach and no-excuse mentality was a great example for the underclassmen. His presence will be missed next year. Zach will be attending Washington College in the fall and has chosen business management as his major and will play basketball for the Shoremen in the Centennial Conference. Congratulations, Zach Scrocky. The Boys Basketball Coaches Award goes to Nathan Santiago. Nate has earned 2 varsity letters. His stats: 10.3 points per game, 7 rebounds per game, 40% field goal percentage, Pac first team selection, Pottstown Mercury honorable mention selection. Nate is a quiet leader that earned the respect of his teammates. He served as a captain his senior year, and he is a true example of what coaches look for in a student athlete at Springford. Nate had a terrific work ethic and really made a big jump between his junior and senior years. The work ethic, coupled with his desire to win, will prepare him for the next step as he will attend Moravian College to continue his academic and basketball years playing for the Greyhounds in the Landmark Conference. Nathan Santiago. Girls indoor track, Mrs. Danielle Stauffer. The Girls Indoor Track Award is the Springford Education Association Award, and this year's recipient, Brooke Donahue. A 4-year participant in winter track, earning 3 varsity letters, Brooke has a quiet leadership about her. She is an integral member of the distance program, leading the girls in the 800 and mile and running the 4x400 relay when needed. She has personal best of 5 minutes, 18.81 seconds for the 1600 indoor and 2 minutes, 27.85 seconds for the 800. Brooke is dependable, consistent, and one of the athletes other teams plan their lineups around. She will attend the University of South Carolina in the fall to continue her education by majoring in business. Congratulations, Brooke Donahue. The Indoor Girls Track Coaches Award, Alyssa Mulhall. A 4-year participant in winter track and earning a varsity letter, Alyssa is also a 4-year member of the cross-country and spring track programs. She is a hard worker on the track and demonstrates a true love of running. Throughout the season, she helps to create a welcoming environment in the distance program. Alyssa listens well, always puts forth her best effort, and demonstrates leadership by example. She is one of the first to cheer on her teammates, is unquestionably one of the nicest student athletes you'll ever meet. She will be continuing her education at the University of Delaware, but is undecided at this time on her major. Congratulations, Alyssa Mulhall. Alyssa. Boys Indoor Track Award is a Springford Education Association award. This year's recipient, Kyle Kennedy. The picture's wrong. Kyle was seated first and second for districts in the shot put and discus, a personal best of 56 feet 2 inches in shot, 145 feet 3 inches in discus. Overall team leader, second highest scorer on the team, helping to lead the boys to an undefeated season and PAC championship. He's a 4-year participant in winter and spring track, earning 2 varsity letters in winter track, and demonstrates a true love for the sport of track and field. He was awarded the Frank Colden Scholarship by the coaching staff and is without question one of the most coachable athletes on the team. Kyle will be matriculating to Drake University in the fall and will major in marketing and will play football for the Bulldogs in the Pioneer Football League. Congratulations, Kyle Kennedy. The Indoor Boys Track Coaches Award, John Swislak. He's over here. John was a 4-year member of the indoor track team and earned 2 varsity letters. He earned the Coaches Award for his dedication and tenacity. Since his freshman year, John was one of the top distant runners, but suffered an injury in the offseason between his sophomore and junior years, which put him out for several seasons in the middle of his training. John has worked hard to come back from the injury and reached a personal best of 9 minutes, 48.30 seconds this year in the 3200, and he is a hard worker who always demonstrated sportsmanship, integrity, and the love of running. Our recipient will attend Temple University to major in film and media studies. John Swislak. Now spring track. The Boys Track Award is the Anthony A. Attilio Award, and the 2021 recipient is Josh Hellauer. Josh has earned 4 varsity letters in spring track. Josh is the leading point scorer for the team this spring. He finished 4th at districts in the triple jump and 5th in the high jump, which qualified him for states this past weekend. At the state championship, Josh finished 11th in triple jump and 12th in high jump, with both events competing simultaneously in 2 separate venues. He has personal best of 6'5" in the high jump and 20 feet 10.25 inches in the long jump, and a 48 feet 8.25 inches in the triple jump. Josh is more than just a point scorer for the team. He is someone the underclassmen look to as an example of a teammate who does things the right way. He is exceptionally coachable and is exactly the kind of individual you hope to have out on your teams. Josh will be attending the University of Pittsburgh in the fall to continue his education in physical therapy. Joshua Hellauer, congratulations. The Boys Track Coaches Award goes to Nathan Capers. Nate has earned 2 varsity letters during his 4-year career as a member of the spring track team. He has improved dramatically over his 4-year track career. His dedication and hard work led to a district berth in the 100 meters this spring with a personal record of 11.21 seconds. He was a key member of the 4x100 relay, the 4x400 relay, and was the 4th highest scorer for the team. Additionally, he had the fastest 200 on the team this year with a 23.13 and ran a 53.4 in the 400. Nate is always looking to help the team and seeks instruction on areas to improve. He is a team leader on and off the field of play, is respected by both teammates and coaches, and will be missed for his intangibles next year. Nate will be attending Bloomsburg University, continue his football career, playing for the Huskies in the PSAC Conference, majoring in marketing. Congratulations, Nathan Capers. The Girls Track Award is sponsored by the Roarsford Lions Club. This year's recipient, Mara Baker.
I don't think she's here. I didn't see her.
Okay. Mara's not here, so we'll read her bio, though. It's pretty incredible. Mara is a 4-year member of the spring track team and earned a varsity letter all 4 years. She broke her own school record with a toss of 43 feet and had a personal record it's in the shot, and had a personal record of 78 feet 3 inches in discus and 83 feet 10 inches in javelin. Mara was second in districts this year in the shot put and finished fourth in the state this year, receiving a medal. She consistently was among the top scorers in dual meets and was undefeated going into districts. She is a consummate team player. She has dedicated her athletic career to being the best athlete and role model on and off the field. And the girls throwers have had great success with her leadership throughout the years. She will be attending St. Joseph's University in the fall, majoring in occupational health, physical therapy. Congratulations, Mara Baker. You can give it back to him. Girls Track Coaches Award is presented to Amanda Grubb. Amanda has been a 4-year member of the spring track team and earned a letter this past season. She is a hard worker who has always been willing to try new things. During her 4-year participation in spring track, she has tried different events before finding a home in the throws this year. She has a personal best of 94 feet 7 inches in the javelin after having learned the event just this spring. Amanda demonstrates a love for the sport and a willingness to help others. She is a consummate teammate, exhibits unquestionable dedication to the team and sportsmanship, which makes her coaches in Spring-Ford proud. Our recipient will attend Montgomery County Community College, majoring in business. Amanda Grubb. Wrestling, Mr. Tin Sipsoff. The Pat Nugent Wrestling Award goes to Giuseppe Milano. This 4-year varsity ladder winner, or he was a 4-year varsity ladder winner. He had 134 victories against 9 defeats in his career, a 23-0 record in 2021, 4-time All-Pac first team, 4-time All-Area first team, 4-time Pac champion, 4-time section champion, 2 Southeast Regional championships. 2020, he won the nationally prestigious Escape the Rock tournament, which features some of the top wrestlers in the country. 3-time PI state medalist, placing 4th in 2019 and 2020, and in 2021, he became Spring-Ford's first ever wrestler PI state champion when he captured the 189-pound AAA title. Coach Slisoff states, Joey was one of the hardest worker athletes I've ever had the opportunity to coach. He is extremely competitive and sets a high standard for himself and his teammates. This year's recipient in the fall will continue his education at North Carolina State, majoring in business, and wrestle for the Wolfpack in the Atlantic Coast Conference. Congratulations, Giuseppe Milano. The Rich Reese Wrestling Award. This award goes to John McGill. Jack completed his wrestling career with 148 victories, 2 short of the school record held by Brandon Meredith, who is currently at Penn State Wrestling. Spring-Ford's first ever 4-time PIAA state qualifier, his 93 career pins shattered the all-time school record. In 2020, he placed 7th at the PIAA state championships, and in 2021, he became the PIAA state runner-up in the 160-pound weight class. He was named to the District 1 and PIAA State All-Academic Team. Coach Sisloff states, it was an honor to coach Jack McGill over the past 4 years. His dedication and commitment to Spring-Ford wrestling allowed him to establish one of the greatest careers in Spring-Ford wrestling history. He will attend Columbia University in the fall to continue his education, majoring in economics, and wrestle for the Lions in the Ivy League. Congratulations, Jack McGill. The Wrestling Coaches Award, the 2021 recipient, Zachary Needles. Zach earned 4 letters during his varsity wrestling career, finished his career with 97 victories, 4-time Southeast Regional Qualifier, 2021 PIAA State Qualifier, named 3 times to the District 1 and the PIAA State All-Academic teams. Over the course of his career and commitment to Springford Wrestling Program, he helped his team to 3 PAC titles, 2 District 1 titles, 4 straight appearances in the PIAA State Duels. Coach Slislov says Zach Needles loves the sport of wrestling. He has a tremendous desire to be successful in everything he does. Through his work ethic and determination, he has earned the respect of both his coaches and his teammates. Our recipient will be attending Messiah University this fall to major in biology and wrestle for the Falcons, competing in the Mid-Atlantic Conference. Congratulations, Zachary Needles. Girls basketball, the Rich Reese Girls Basketball Award. To my left is Rick Valerio, a Springford grad that played football and basketball here. He also is a sponsor of the second Girls Basketball Award, but since I have responsibilities for emceeing, he's going to help me present this award. So the Rich Reese Girls Basketball Award 2021 recipient, Lucy Olson. She has earned 4 varsity letters. She was named the 2021 Miss PA Basketball a week ago. She is also nominated for Gatorade Player of the Year for 2021. The winner is to be announced at a later date. She's first team 6A All-State 2020 and 2021, third team 6A All-State in 2019. She was a Miss PA basketball finalist in 2020 as well, and in 2019, a Miss PA basketball top underclassman. The 2019, 2020, and 2021 Mercury All-Player of the Year, 2018, 19, 20, and 21 First Team All-Pioneer Athletic Conference. In her career, she scored 1,699 points. She's the #1 scorer all-time, boys or girls. She broke Sammy Stippa's record of 1366 earlier this year, and Mike Brock's boys record of 1391 later in the year. In 2020, she set a single-season scoring mark for boys or girls with 543 points in a season. As a senior, she led the team with a 19.4 points per game, 6 rebounds per game, 4.9 assists per game, free throws with 79 made, 106 attempted for 74.5%, steals 3 a game, and blocks 1 a game. As a junior, she led with 18 points per game, 6.4 rebounds per game, 3.7 assists per game, 2.7 steals per game, and 1.1 blocks per game. During her career, the team was a 4-time Pioneer Athletic Conference champion, the only school to ever win 4 consecutive championships in the Pioneer Athletic Conference in basketball. 4 District 1 Final Four appearances, 1 District 1 championship appearance, 1 District 1 championship, 4 PIAA state playoff appearances, 3 PIAA state Sweet 16 appearances, 1 PIAA state championship game appearance, a career record for this class of 96 wins, 17 losses. This class, and she's part of that obviously, set a team record to start a season at 24-0. Their Pioneer Athletic Conference record over their 4 years, 59-2. Our recipient will be attending Villanova University in the fall to continue her academic career, majoring in engineering and playing for Coach Denise Dillon's Wildcats in the Big East Conference. Congratulations, Lucy Olson. The Valco Girls Basketball Award is sponsored by Mr. Rick Valerio, and he's here to present this award. The 2021 recipient, Emily Tiffin. Emily was a 4-year varsity player earning 3 letters. This past season, her stats were 11.2 points per game, second on the team, field goal percentage of 54.5, 3-point field goal percent of 43.4 led the team, free throws 81.6% 36%, led the team, 3.7 rebounds per game, was third on the team. She led the team with 48 offensive rebounds from the guard spot, 39 steals and 49 deflections were second best on the team. 42 assists were third best on the team. She scored 14 points in the state championship game. In 2021, she was first team All-PAC and All-Area. 2021 was nominated for Miss PA Basketball. In 2020, second team All-PAC and honorable mention All-Area. In 2019, second team All-PAC. Humble, character, coachable, leader. Team first attitude are just some of the attributes that you think about when speaking about Emily. She will attend Florida Gulf Coast University, continue her education, majoring in marine biology. Still trying to talk her into walking on, but congratulations to our recipient, Emily Tiffin. Boys lacrosse, Mr. Kevin Donnelly. The 2021 Rich Reese Award for Boys Lacrosse is awarded to Corey Fury. A four-year player earning 3 varsity letters. Coach says, we are fortunate to have several players on the team that are candidates for this award. Players that, if not in the lineup, are hard to replace. One of those candidates stood out among them. Corey demonstrated his outstanding leadership and mentoring skills day in and day out, whether it be attending preseason training or by being a catalyst during practice or games. His tenacious effort made him one of the most respected players on and off the field. His play was a mixture of power and finesse that often had him defending the opposing team's best player. His willingness to step up in key situations through clear communication and tenacious effort reflects our team and individual expectations associated with our program. He will continue his education at the University of South Carolina, majoring in business finance. Congratulations goes to Corey Fury. Boys Lacrosse Coaches Award, Joseph O'Donnell. Joey has led her 2 times during his 3-year career on the boys lacrosse team. Programs are successful because of players that are willing to forego the spotlight, stack columns, and individual gain. Players that display a willingness to put them first among all the others. Joey O'Donnell is that player, a player that shows up every day to make the team better. Joey's hard work, dedication, and commitment to success of the team motivated his teammates to strive to be better. A quiet warrior whose actions speak louder than words made Joey well respected by his teammates and his coaches. One of the mottos for our team is head, heart, hustle. Joey's everyday effort, desire to improve, and care for his teammates makes him the unanimous choice for this year's Coaches Award. He will be attending West Virginia University and majoring in engineering. Joseph O'Donnell. Girls bowling, Mr. Ryan Souter, head coach, cannot be here, so his tremendous assistant, Mrs. Mallory Green, will fill in. See, you have a bigger fan club than we have, too. The Girls Bowling Award is the Limerick Bowl Award and is presented to Kaylee Wolf. In Kaylee's 10th grade year, she was lucky enough to have our assistant bowling coach, Miss Green, in class, where Coach was doing some heavy recruiting for our first-year bowling program. Kaylee made the decision to join the bowling program that fall. She had very little experience bowling, but it did not take long for her to pick up the sport and eventually become Springford's most outstanding girl bowler. Kaylee is a quiet leader who never misses a practice, even if it is voluntary, leads by example, and is always trying to improve her game. This hard work increased her average 27 pins over the course of her 3-year bowling career at Springford. She had a high game of 163 this season, and with a high 3-game series of 436, all personal bests for her in competition. She is an extremely coachable player that is always asking questions because she wants to be better. Kaylee is a very unselfish player that focuses on the team first and is a person of high character. She will continue her academic career at Gettysburg College, where she will major in political science and public policy. The 2021 Limerick Bowl Award goes to Callie Wolf. Now for the boys. The Limerick Bowl Award boys goes to Kyle Colt. Every team needs leaders, specifically leaders that practice what they preach, have a positive outlook, and make everyone around them better. That person is Kyle Colt. Kyle also brings a bonus of a little personality and swagger. He is laid back and has a fun bowling style, as he has brought a calming presence to our young bowling squad. He is a bowler that I look forward to having conversations with every day at the lanes and will be very much missed next season. He was given the opportunity to bowl varsity in the first match this year and did not give up that spot all season. He consistently got better throughout the year and saw his match average increase 26 pins from his junior to senior season. He also had a personal best of 194 in a single game and a 527 high series in competition this season. Kyle will continue his academic career at Robert Morris University, majoring in business. Congratulations, Kyle Colt. Mr. Terry Kenny, president of the Springford Booster Club, is going to help present this next award. This is a $500 scholarship in the memory of Louis Carbajal. In memory of Louis Carbajal. And this is on behalf of the Carbajal family, and I will read what they say. The Louis Carbajal Memorial Scholarship is presented this year with many mixed emotions. While we are still deeply grieving and have an immense sadness over the loss of our Louis, we are honored to award the scholarship to this student. This young man exemplified everything that Louis stood for. They both bleed blue and gold and are completely dedicated and loyal to Springford and loyal to Springford and their teammates. This recipient demonstrated excellent sportsmanship and respect and was in turn respected by his coaches and teammates. Through the love of wrestling and the challenges that it brings, this student athlete was able to work hard, get better every year, and make it to the state finals his senior year. It is a full heart and great love that we are able to award the Louis Carbajal Memorial Scholarship to someone Louis loved like a brother, Jack McGill. The Haldeman Resilience, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead. The Haldeman Resiliency Award. Mr. Haldeman is unable to be here, but there's this quote that he based this award on. Sometimes life gives you a second chance because the first time you weren't ready. This is the premise of this award, someone who has taken advantage of the second chances and has stayed resilient throughout. Jim Haldeman is a 1973 Springford graduate who played football, baseball, and wrestled for the Rams. He continued his football career at the College of Holy Cross in Massachusetts. After college, he joined the Marines and was a fighter pilot flying F-18s. Then he was a captain with American Airlines until his retirement a few years ago. During his time with American Airlines, he took time off to become the leader in charge of rebuilding Fallujah in Iraq. Throughout his life and the success he has enjoyed, he always had a special place in his heart for people who gave him second chances and for his alma mater, Springford. Because of this, he created a scholarship in the amount of $2,000, which will be sent to this recipient's college. Candidates were to write a 500-word essay about the second chance they received and how that has positively influenced their life. All applications are reviewed by the Haldeman family only, and they select the recipient. The Haldeman Resiliency Award is presented to McKenna Maloney. So Mr. Haldeman lives in Rhode Island, right near the University of Rhode Island, by the way, and that's why he's unable to be here. The Springford Ram is presented by Mrs. Kathy Reese. She is the sponsor of this award. And the background to the award is this. When Mrs. Reese had the honor and privilege of presenting a farewell message from the Booster Club as the president to the senior athletes and their parents, the athletes were reminded what got them to that night. That is, what it means to be a Springford Ram. To highlight a few of what that means is an SF Ram knows that it is a privilege and honor to be called an SF Ram. An SF Ram is proud to wear our blue and gold. An SF Ram knows sadness the day the uniforms have to be turned in. An SF Ram touches the lives of many. We have two recipients, a female and a male. Our female recipient, McKenna Maloney. When you know it, on the night she gets so many awards, she's on crutches. Our male recipient. I would like to say a few things about him. You've heard a little bit about McKenna, but this young man played football, wrestled, and boys lacrosse his whole 3 years here at Springford. Wasn't an impact player, was a total team player. Came out every year and gave his best, but wasn't one of the impact athletes. And that's what this award is about, as Mrs. Reese picks the awards. This is the type person that she was looking for as well. Aiden Fallon. Wait, you got a picture there, I think. The Springford Booster Club Award, Mr. Terry Kennedy, is given to a male and female scholar athlete who have maintained at least a 95% grade point average, exhibited leadership on their teams and in the classroom. The selection is based on the number of sports in which the student participated and/or lettered and their academic success. The 2021 Female Springford Booster Club Award recipient is Brooke Donahue. The 2021 Male Springford Booster Club Award recipient, Anthony Bamford. You know, I don't know, you probably all got to watch the RCTV or live stream of our games, but Anthony, John Swislak, who was up here earlier, Matt Dunn, and Eden Castiel, they were phenomenal with their announcing of our athletic games. And I just know in some of the games, I know R1 District 1, my gosh, I thought we're going to have to call the ambulance for them the way they were yelling and screaming. But the TV studio does such a fantastic job, Ram Country TV. And we need to give them a big round of applause for all they did. The Springford Alumni Award is presented to the most outstanding athlete as nominated and voted by the high school head coaches. Mr. Schaefer's not here? Okay. All right, Dr. Kohler and Mr. Rizzo, would you please come up to present these awards, please? Barry Schaefer is the president of the Alumni Association, and I know you had the baseball game today, but the Springford Alumni Award is presented to the most outstanding athlete as nominated and voted by the high school head coaches. The 2021 Female Most Outstanding Athlete Award goes to Lucy Olson. Picture. Correct. We're getting in that poem here too. And we had a tie in the males, most outstanding athlete, Joey Milano. And Nick Teets. Congratulations. Nick, we're coming down the end. I would like to extend a special thank you to our staff here at Springford, our field crew who prepared our outdoor facilities for practice and games, to our custodial staff who prepared our indoor facilities, to VSN, Larry Bayshore, the beautiful plaques, to the Booster Club for their continued loyal support of our athletes and athletic programs, to Andrew Rothermel and Brandon Bartolotta, whose relentless efforts and knowledge used for the videos that you will have on the link that's sent to you is very much appreciated. Thank you to each of our coaches whose persistent drive towards excellence and the teaching of sportsmanship have truly shown how important athletics is in the young person's development. To the parents, without your loyal support and encouragement, none of us would have been possible. Class of 21, please stand. To you, our student athletes, you made all this possible. Believe me when I say we will miss you, and the memories you have left us will stay close to us forever. You have meant so much to us, and your actions again through the pandemic are unparalleled. You may sit down. But before you go, I want to try to give you little words of wisdom. John Jones was in an airport, and he was about to catch the 220 to Boston. He had a little time to kill, so he stepped up on a scale and dropped the coin in the machine, and a little card came out and said, "Your name is John Jones. You weigh 180 pounds, and you're about to catch the 220 to Boston." He stepped back off that machine and looked at it and said, "Somebody is trying to play a trick on me." He said, "I'll fool him." He stepped back up on the machine, dropped the coin in again, and a card came out which read, "Your name is John Jones. You still weigh 180 pounds, and you are still going to catch the 220 to Boston." Well, needless to say, at this time, he's pretty upset and mad. Couldn't figure out how somebody could be doing this to him. So when he stepped back off the machine, he looked at it and he said, somebody's trying to play a trick on me still, but I'll fool him. He carried his carry-on luggage with him into the restroom, changed his clothes, combs his hair differently, turns up his collar, puts on sunglasses, comes back out and steps back up on the machine, drops a coin in, the card comes out. And it says, your name is still John Jones. You still weigh 180 pounds, but you just missed the 220 to Boston. Now, I'd like to share that story simply because it points out that there's a lot of people spending too much time wrapped up in the trivial nonsenses, things that they are missing out on, and because of that trivial nonsense, we're missing out on things that they set out to do in life. They have missed their goal, and not only have they missed their goal, they have created stumbling blocks along the way that keep them out of balance in their quest for their goal. Stumbling blocks slow down your positive progress, sometimes diverting you to an easier path you think, but it leads you nowhere but heartache and disillusionment. If you don't learn how to make your stumbling blocks into stepping stones, you will stay tripped up all your life. What will help you avoid or reduce the number of stumbling blocks you may be confronted with in the future? Ask yourself, do I have a dream? Have I set goals to reach my dream? Do I have an action plan to start the journey of attaining those goals? Is my future success based on my comparison to others? When asking yourself these questions, think big. Think bigger than you have ever have before. You see, no one rises to low expectations. So challenge yourself to think bigger. How many times do we say, this is our year? This is our season. Wait until next year. Instead of just one good year, why not 10? Why not? Why not challenge yourself leaving here Springford and make the next 10 years your decade? Why not set yourself a goal, a challenge to rid yourself of those stumbling blocks and start your journey this evening? And when you measure success at the conclusion of the decade, just remember, it is not necessarily how much money you earn, how many cars, homes, or businesses you own, how many points or touchdowns or goals you score, or comparing your achievements to someone else's accomplishments. Success is not determined or measured by what you do compared to what somebody else has done. Success is measured by what you do compared to what you could have done. Memorial Weekend of 1996, that's 25 years ago, I had the opportunity to hear National Football League official Ken Baker speak at my niece's graduation in Illinois at Oakland High School, graduating class of 36. True farm country. His speech 25 years later still resonates with me. He spoke about 3 rules of success that he has followed on his journey to the top of his profession. And as you embark on making this your decade, I would like to pass those rules on to you. 1, be nice to people. You never know who you're sitting beside or meeting at a mall or talking to, wherever it may be. Ken Baker at one time was sitting with Jim Edgar, the governor of Illinois, didn't know who he was. But he helped him move along in the state of Illinois. His high school teammate was Mike Shanahan, former head coach of the Denver Broncos. This hasn't hurt his career either. Second, people are watching you. As Ken Baker was officiating big-time college football games, NFL scouts were watching him without his knowledge. But as Mr. Baker said, he acted professionally and with class on the field and off the field. He said, I dressed neatly, not wearing his hat backwards, wore his shirt tail out, and associated with his respected and good people. 3, watch what you say. Before becoming an NFL official, he went to an NFL game at the LA Coliseum with 85,000 other people. As he sat there with his notepad and pen taking notes on how the officials were working the game, an elderly lady sitting to his left kept asking if he was a reporter and with what paper. He kindly told her, I was not a reporter. Finally, after the 3rd or 4th time she asked, he told her he was a college football official and that he came to watch and learn from the best. He found out later on, after he was in the NFL, that out of those 85,000 people in attendance that day, The one lady was head of officials' wife, and the young one that was asking the questions was his daughter. They were both sitting to his right, who overheard him, and because of that, they went and told her husband, told her dad about this man. And as she relayed this story to her father, she told her father how this man just wanted to learn about the game. And as other people were saying derogatory statements about the officials, Mr. Baker was only complimenting and learning from those 7 people who are working hard at their job. So by following these 3 rules, Mr. Baker has made a positive contribution. You too can do the same. In closing, I'd like to share with you, what statement do you want to make with your life? What contributions do you want to give with your life? What legacy do you want to be known for? What is it you would like to give to this planet? I don't know what statement you want to make with your life or what you want to do or to achieve with your life, but I know this about everyone sitting in here, that you have the greatness within you, that you have gifts and talents you have been bestowed with, that when you work consciously, making a deliberate and determined effort to cultivate and bring them out, it is then that you will realize that your life can make a difference and that this planet will never be the same because you have shown up. As you prepare to make this your decade, I'd like to leave you with this motto. It simply says, if you want a thing bad enough, go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it. If all that you dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it, and if you gladly sweat for it, fret for it, and plan for it, and lose all of your terror of the opposition for it, and if you simply go after this thing that you want with all your capacity, strength, and sagacity, with faith, hope, and confidence, and stern for tenacity, if neither cold, poverty, famish, or gall, sickness or pain or body and brain can keep you away from the thing that you want, if dogged and grim you besiege and beset it, with your total commitment, you will get it. Seniors, I hope you accept the challenge to make a positive statement with your life in this world of ours. We need you to do so, and we wish you the best of success as you move on to the next chapter of your life. Thank you.
Hey, yo, friend, let's look back on the crazy clothes we wore. Ain't it fun to look back and to see it's all been done?